news happens at Habersham Central, you can count on the Raider Unlimited News team to give you the best coverage. Keeping you informed is our business. Accurate and dependable. Raider Unlimited News.
From around the campus to around the county, this is Raider Unlimited News. Hi, I'm Cecille Allen. And I'm Kelly Peyton. Welcome to the April edition of Raider Unlimited News. In Habersham County, we've had many unique opportunities in education. At present, Tallulah Falls is offering a new program to benefit our students. Brandy Schubert and Brandy Watson have more. Brandy?
One of the first big events that took place at the Jane Hurt Yarn Interpretive Center was at Tallulah Falls State Park. The 6th grade at North and South Habersham got to participate in learning more about the outdoors. Brandy Schubert talked to the State Park Superintendent, Bill Tanner.
Brandy, we're real excited about this day because it's sort of our kickoff on the programs that we're doing here at the State Park. We'd hoped that Habersham County would be one of the first groups, and as it turns out, the 6th grade is one of the first groups to visit the park here. They're learning all sorts of natural resource type issues, learning about natural resource issues, everything from reptile programs to track casting to sensory awareness to staying safe in the woods. So it's a broad range of programs that they're learning about.
Thanks, Brandy. Mrs. Jerry Hooper, our superintendent of schools, is always on the lookout for innovative programs and opportunities. Amanda Garrison had the chance to talk with Mrs. Hooper. Let's go to Amanda.
We were very fortunate. In March, we learned that we were the recipients of $52,500. But now there were 6 of us who had applied for our own grant money. We were given this as a total amount for the 6 different grant applications. So yesterday we all sat down and we determined how much each school needed in order to achieve the goals between now and September the 30th. And of course the grants were very detailed, but we had to pull from each grant an amount of goals that could be achieved by September the 30th. In addition to that, of course, we have also been informed that in September we will be able to reapply for the school improvement funding in terms of these same grants. So it will be a continuous improvement process.
Thanks, Amanda. Starting school is always one of the most memorable times in a person's life. Right now, many preschoolers are getting ready for that big step. Jessie Grundy has more.
Thanks, Cecily. Parents, it's hard to believe, but your babies are growing up fast. So fast, in fact, that it's already time to be thinking about first book bags, notebooks, and the ever-important lunchbox. To get you and your child ready for this experience, the local elementary schools are planning their preschool roundups. Earlier today, I talked with the principal on her school's schedule. I'm here with Miss Sandra Riddlehoover, the principal at Demarest Elementary. Miss Riddlehoover, can you tell us about the upcoming kindergarten roundup?
I'd be glad to. At Demarest, we're going to enroll students for the upcoming fall for kindergarten in the morning on April the 29th from 8 to 11:30, and then again in the afternoon from 1 to 2:30. Students who are going to be enrolled at Demarest need to bring with them their parents. Also, they need to bring their Social Security card, their immunization record, and their birth certificate. While they're here, they'll have some fun things to do. Also, Kiwanis this year is donating at 1 book per child for them to take home with them. They'll also get some other things, and also there'll be a little bit of testing going on, so we'll know a little bit about the students when they come in the fall.
At both ends of our educational spectrum, our Habersham County students have an advantage. Piedmont College will offer nursing courses beginning at the junior level in the fall of 1999. Currently, Bachelor of Science in Nursing programs are offered in Gainesville and Dahlonega. North Georgia Tech in Clarksville offers a 2-year LPN program. Piedmont has an excellent working relationship with North Georgia Tech. The program at Piedmont may also provide graduates on a path to the next level of their nursing careers. Piedmont not only is offering new nursing programs, but they're also involved in innovative GSAMS programs. We go to Allison McKay for more information.
Piedmont College is a private college, so we're not part of the state system, and we have to pay for our telephone time. As you know, the system connects all these schools up through the telephone line. We pay, I believe, it's $17,000 for up to 60 hours a week over the time of the semester. The students participation that was paid for by the state, thanks to Senator Middleton's work. And students must live further than 25 miles from public institutions and within 25 miles or so of a private college, in this case, Piedmont. The high school certifies the students for acceptance, and the state requires certain SAT scores which would allow the student to transfer the credit.
Thanks, Allison. Recently, some of our fellow Raider Unlimited members had the privilege to attend a news conference at Standard Telephone. Let's go to Melissa Robertson, who has more on the story.
The family of communications at Standard Telephone Company has recently unveiled many new additions. Earlier, Raider Unlimited had the opportunity to speak with some members of Standard Telephone Company.
Standard Telephone Company has been a resident of these mountains for a little over 90 years, about 92 years. And during that period of time, for most of its life, it was a telephone company. Over the last 5 to 7 years, we have expanded our markets, expanded our horizons to include everything from complex data communications to networking out of area to CATV. And as we go forward, we absolutely plan to be our customers' one connection to a continuously changing world, as our new logo points out, and we will provide high-quality services to the customers that we serve wherever they are.
I'm here with David Elrod, Executive Director of Marketing here at Standard Telephone. Mr. Elrod, we know that there's a lot of activities going on here today. Could you tell us a little bit about them?
Surely, Jennifer. Thank you for being here. Today is just the beginning of a sequence of events. Today was intended to give you folks a sneak preview of our new logo. And as you'll notice, the logo has an abstract globe which represents our changing world and what's happening around us. Very closely aligned with that logo is the very new bold letters STC, showing that close connection of our company to the changing world. So we want to be your one connection to a changing world, and the events that you'll see happen from henceforward, you'll see all of our signs and trucks change to the new logo. And really, it's not just a logo. It's a new philosophy of how we'll do business. We want to be one place where customers can come for local telephone service, cable television and entertainment, long-distance services, data equipment and networking, wireless communications, many things. So the point of this message is we're no longer just one type of company doing one type of thing. We do multitudes of things, and we're trying to meet customers' needs in a unified front.
Well, Mr. Elrod, we know that the changes here at Standard Telephone will be very successful to the future of the company.
Up next on Raider Unlimited News, we go to reporters Amy Moore and Brittany Ivester with the latest news from North Georgia Tech. And when we return, we'll take a look at sports at Habersham Central with Josh Carroll.
You're watching TeleView Channel 4, your one connection to a changing world of entertainment and information.
Amy Moore and Brittany Ivester had the opportunity to visit North Georgia Technical Institute and speak with Mrs. Ruth Nichols concerning recent activities. Amy?
The students here at the North Georgia Technical Institute have been very busy this year. Recently, the photography students attended the Southeastern Photography Conference. Brittany Ivester is standing by with the results from that conference.
Thank you, Amy. I'm here with Richard Smith, the instructor of the photography department, and Carol Singleton, one of his students. Richard, could you tell us a little about the photographs that were submitted and the awards that were given?
I sure can. First of all, we appreciate you coming out and speaking with us today. Each year, the American Society of Photographers hosts a regional award for student entries across the country. There happens to be 5 regions, and fortunately, we had 2 students placed in the southeastern region, which is basically covering 8 states plus Puerto Rico. And Rick Stone, who's not with us today, won first place in that award, and Carol won distinguished in it, and we're very proud of them. Actually, their prints will go on now to nationals to be judged nationally in May, and we are proud for the fact that we've won the regional award for the past 5 years, and we've only won the national one time, but I'm hoping we're going to win it again, this year. So I'm going to let Carol tell you a little bit about how she feels about winning the distinguished in that award.
Thank you. Carol, could you tell us a little bit about this conference and how you got involved?
Yes, as a student here at North Georgia Tech, we are encouraged to compete in the Professional Photographers Association competition. And as a student, I did enter on the state level and received enough points to go on to the Southeastern competition. And I was very pleased to have won the Distinguished Award there. I appreciate Richard Smith and Kenny Simmons, who have been my instructors here at North Georgia Tech, and the encouragement that they have given us all through our class studies here.
Thank you and congratulations. Thank you. Now back to you in the newsroom.
Thank you, Brittany. North Georgia Tech sees a great deal of activity. Recently, the auditorium on campus was the site of the annual Bee for Education Adult Spelling Bee. Now let's go to Laura Harbuck for more information on this exciting event.
Recently, North Georgia Tech hosted the 3rd annual Old Fashioned Spelling Bee. Writer Unlimited News was there to cover the event.
You love them spelling bee. Make me pronounce great big words like chicken, fricassee, all the Yo, spelling bee.
Swivel. S-W-I-V-E-L. Swivel.
Correct. Meditate. M-E-D-I-T-A-T-E. Meditate. Congregation.
The anticipation has been building at Habersham Central in past weeks, and we all eagerly awaited the arrival of the head football coach. Daniel Stafford had the privilege to speak with this newest addition to our coaching staff. Daniel?
The Habersham Central Raiders will be working out under the direction of a new head coach next year, Mr. Theo Caldwell. Our Raiders have the talent, and Coach Caldwell has the knowledge to put the talent to use to take the program to the next level.
Yeah, I've been coaching 26 years. 4 of those years was on the college level, and the rest on the high school level. I'm coming to Habersham Central from Norcross High School, where I've been the last 12 years.
And what do you expect from this year's team?
I expect to have a real good season. I know there's a strong senior class, and I'm familiar with the type players that are here since we've played in the past, and I really look for our team to be an exciting team that is capable of scoring a lot of points, and we're going to have a real good year.
And there was a headline in the paper in the sports section the other day that said, Coach Caldwell's air show headed to a stadium near you. Could you tell us what prompted this quote?
Well, I guess I've got a reputation of being a wide-open passing coach that throws the ball a lot. We've had a lot of success with that at Norcross and hold several state records and most all the records in Region 8 Quad A for passing. So I guess they were referring to the fact that our offense will be one that throws the ball quite a bit and scores a lot of points, I hope.
Well, thank you, and we're looking forward to seeing your team play this year.
Thanks, Daniel. Athletics have always been important at Habersham Central, and spring is no exception. The athletic department has been hard at work during the spring season. Now let's go to Josh Carroll with the latest on sports.
Thanks, Kelly. Spring sports are really moving this season. The golf team is on a roll, the baseball teams are well into the sub-region schedule, the soccer teams are still alive, and the track teams are hot. To start off with, let's go to Matt Ballard with more on golf.
The golf team had a spectacular year, only losing one regular season match. They came in 1st and 7th in 2 invitational tournaments and placed 4th at region. Although we'll be saying goodbye to 3 seniors this year, we hope to have another strong team next season.
Thanks, Matt. The Raider baseball team has a winning record and is looking strong heading into the postseason. Jake York joins us now with the Raider baseball.
This spring, the Raider baseball team made their march into sub-region play. Impressive wins over Clark Central and Norcross helped place the team in 4th place.
The soccer teams have shown improvement this year. With many returning starters, they're looking for a strong showing in region this year. Lori Crow joins us now with Raider Soccer.
The soccer teams at HCHS have been working hard this season. With each game played, they improve. Let's take a look at our teams in action.
Now let's go to Jessica Munster with some track action.
The 8CHS track team has worked hard every day to make the season a win. Recently, Erica Pitts broke the record for the triple jump. The girls' record as of April 8th is 1-2, and the guys is an outstanding 3-0. Let's take a look at the team hard at work.
The Raider tennis teams are young this year, but seem to be faring well. Kelly Wilbanks has the insight on Raider tennis.
Thanks, Josh. Both varsity tennis teams have had an exciting season so far this year. The boys have had big wins over the Central Gwinnett Black Knights and South Gwinnett, the powerhouse of Region Quad A tennis teams. Despite their hard work at practice and their tough opponents, the girls have yet to win in region play. The season is not over yet, and both teams are expected to have big wins at their upcoming matches.
Students at Habersham Central have had the privilege to interact with both teachers and students from around the world. Raider Unlimited decided to take a look at an exceptional story which has brought many new experiences to Habersham Central.
With me is the French exchange teacher, Mr. Quentin. Mr. Quentin, could you tell us how your exchange with Miss Finelli came about?
Of course, yes. I had already been to America several times with students, but only for very short stays, like 3 weeks. And I really wanted to come to America for a long time, and I chanced on this information about the Fulbright program, and I thought that was a wonderful opportunity. So I decided to write to this program, and I was accepted. And later in May last year, I heard that I was told that Mrs. Finelli from Georgia was ready to take part in this exchange. So I enthusiastically said yes, and she is a nice lady. I met her in Washington, D.C. after writing to her several times, and so we really clicked, and we were very pleased to swap not just the jobs, but also our houses. So it has been a wonderful exchange.
Well, we hope that your stay here in America this year was very enjoyable.
It certainly was. The weather was perfect. The food is good. The people are really nice. So I really miss this country very much. And I wish I could stay another year, but this is not possible, unfortunately.
With me now is Mr. Quentin's daughters, Ellen and Cindy, visiting here from France on their spring break. Ellen, what was your first impression of the United States?
It's very big. The Americans are very nice and very friendly, and they give us a wonderful welcome.
Okay. And Cindy, what were some of the places that you've already visited here?
We went to Atlanta. We visited the Museum of Martin Luther King and the World of Coca-Cola. And we ate in the Hard Rock Cafe. And on Monday, we went to Six Flags.
We had very fun.
Okay, and to both of you, what is one memory that you will take back to France?
Oh, in America, a lot of students have their cars. Then in France, we can't drive before 18. Also, gas on cars is very expensive.
The mountains are very beautiful.
Okay, well, I thank you for your time, and I hope that your time spent here in America is very memorable and enjoyable.
Recently, some senior citizens at our local nursing home participated in the Miss Habersham Home pageant. Whitney Buchanan and Whitney Ray have more.
Recently in Habersham Home, an anticipated annual event occurred, the Miss Habersham Home pageant. Whitney Ray talked with Kathy Sanders to find out more about the pageant. I'm here with Miss Kathy Sanders, the Activities Director here at the Habersham Home West. Miss Sanders, could you tell us a little bit about what's going on at Habersham Home today?
Yes, this is our 20th annual pageant, and the Queen will be eligible to compete in the Miss Georgia Nursing Home pageant in Atlanta if she chooses to do so. We will have the ladies line up in order, and they will be they were interviewed yesterday, so the judges will just have to look at them and see how beautiful they are and pick the winner.
Well, thank you, and we know the pageant will be a big success. And that concludes this edition of Radar Unlimited News. Join us next time as we examine the breaking news from around the campus to around the county. Until then, for Radar Unlimited News, I'm Kelly Peyton.
And I'm Cecille Allen. Thanks for watching.
You're watching TeleView Channel 4, your one connection to a changing world of entertainment and information.